One day, this dream, this vision will exist in the physical. But before it exists in the physical, it has to exist within me. This is the beginning of a creational experiment. Hi, I'm Olivia Michelle, and I'm a single mother of twin boys, and I'm building a business from scratch using the feminine laws of creation. And more than anything, I'm learning how to build my life from what I like to call my inner heaven. This channel is part documentary, part philosophy, part beauty, part motherhood, and part ceremony. And one big spiritual experiment. Here you'll find temple teachings, Inner Heaven Diaries, beauty as devotion, the sanctuary, and me just documenting and building my dream life with my twins. And most of all, you'll witness what happens when a woman decides to choose herself over and over and over again and build a life from the inside out. I have a belief that every woman carries a vision inside of her. And it's not just for her. It's for the healing of her family and the healing of the world. I believe that when women begin to live from their joy, from their pleasure, from beauty, from their desire, from love instead of fear, that these choices begin to shift the world around us. And to me, this is what creating from our inner heaven means. Inner heaven isn't pretending everything is perfect. It's becoming the kind of woman who refuses to let fear become the author of her life. It's choosing peace. It's choosing to cultivate beauty and safety. It's choosing prayer, joy, creational energies again and again, over and over. Hi. Okay, the twins are asleep. Listen, can I tell you why I'm doing this? Okay, so for a long time, for a while now, I've been telling myself that I need to be ready. I need to be ready. I need to wait. I need to wait until I am more established. I need to wait till I feel more settled. I need to wait until my babies grow up. I need to wait until I have more followers. I need to wait until I take a course. I need to wait till I get my certificates. All of the reasons why. I need to wait until... Okay. But I realized I need to do it now. There's no time but now, right? And really, you know, I'm demonstrating these laws with the feminine principles of creation. And one of the main principles that I teach is that everything happens in the unseen first. And so I decided that I'm going to document the woman that I'm becoming before my dream materializes, because that's the best teaching that could possibly be, right? And so I'm putting my full faith and trust in God's laws and the laws of creation, and I'm aligning my will with natural law. And there's there's no other way to manifest. So I'm not going to be forcing anything. I'm not going to be hustling. I'm not going to be doing any of that. I no longer want to live that way. I'm going to be doing this all from my heart and what I like to call my inner heaven. And this is what I teach the women that I work with as well. And you know, your inner heaven is the quality and the condition of your heart space. And it's something that we learn to cultivate. It's a beautiful energy of love, of beauty, of peace, of wholeness, of divinity, of creativity, of abundance, of sensuality, of aliveness. That is right here. It's right here. It feels like home. And when we can live, move, and have our being in that space within a sacred center, and we express through that, then our lives become in alignment with God's will for us. I believe that God wants all of us to thrive and all of us to use our sacred gifts and to have a meaningful vision that we can share not only for ourselves and our family but for the world. And when we can come into alignment with the real woman that we were meant to be, which is just revealing and undoing all the conditioning, right? Because it's not, we don't have to be anything. She's already here. We just have to unveil her, so to speak, and then express that into the world. And so, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm creating this from scratch, this business, this beautiful, juicy ecosystem that I wish I had, what I'm creating. And then that's how I know that I'm in alignment. And I'm doing this while I'm raising my sons, and all with the feminine principles of creation, of natural law. So I'm going to be documenting this, and I wanted to share it with you because it's the best way to demonstrate. And this journey is one of expansion. Like, becoming a mother is expansive a million times over. And then on top of that, creating a business, and then, sharing that journey with you is very intimate. It's very sacred. And I want to show what I've created and how. And, when the dream does materialize, I want people to know that it didn't just come out of thin air. Like, it takes dedication, it takes devotion, it takes coming back here over and over and over, because things are going to want to pull you out, pull you away all the time from your sacred center, from your inner heaven, right? That's just the nature of this realm. But we always know where to come back, and where to get nourishment, and where to get answers, and where to be led, right? Because God lives in here. And so I believe every woman has a vision in her heart, in her womb. And I believe that every woman has gifts that she's meant to share. And when she comes back to her sacred center and she develops a connection, a relationship with that, then God can lead her, right? She develops her intuition, and she begins to create out of love rather than fear. And that is just so powerful. Imagine if all the women you knew started to operate out of love rather than fear. How that would change the entire world for the better. And so this journey is, I'm not sure where this is really going to take me. I just know that God is guiding me. I know that when women lovingly cultivate and tend to a meaningful vision that God placed within their heart, they're not becoming someone new. They're just revealing the deepest version of themselves that is already abundant, fruitful, prosperous, beautiful, and divine. And she was here all along. Oh, that's so good. It says, serve all in truth, in compassion, and in grace. Okay, Yogi. It's like a fortune cookie for tea. This does not always look glamorous. Sometimes creating heaven looks like washing dishes with such deep presence. Sometimes it looks like reading bedtime stories. And sometimes it looks like sitting at my computer after everyone else has gone to sleep. But every small act that might seem mundane, but done out of love, becomes a part of the life that I'm creating for me and my twins. And my prayer is that more women will remember the creative power that they've always carried within. And that we stop abandoning ourselves and the visions that God has planted in our hearts. That we choose love over fear. We choose aliveness over numbness. We choose creation over copying and consumption. Presence over performance. Beauty over chaos. Because I believe that every woman who courageously expresses her sacred gifts towards a God-led vision placed within her heart leaves the world a more beautiful place than she found it. And maybe that's one small way heaven returns to earth. So this is just the first page of a new chapter. And thank you for joining me. And I'll see you in the next chapter.